Let's see if we are confirmed live. YouTube's still showing me upcoming. We might be live. I have no idea at this point. There we go. Now we have confirmation we are live. And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're going to be jumping into some Road to the Show here, probably rolling through the rest of the month of May without too much difficulty here. And you see I've got a whole ton of training points because I've got everything maxed out that I want. I don't care about base stealing, so yeah, that's about all I got left. So here we go. Of course, training again. We'll do the T-drills just to get it out of the way. And we're playing a 3-game set, 5-game set. Man, this is going to be an interesting live stream. 3-game set with the Twins coming to town. Both teams doing quite well, so let's see what happens here. I'm back to being on fire, though, so that's a huge perk. All right, 41 Ribbies leads the National League. All right, bottom of the first, no score, 2 outs, nobody on. I'm standing in with a .383 batting average. Monty Keene on the mound for the Twins. He hits 92 on his two-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from the left-hander. And I dribble onto the third baseman. He comes up with it, throws from his butt, and gets me with ease. How about that for a play? A 5-3 putout retires the side. Ray Naylor showing off at third there. Alrighty, here we go. Top of the third, we're back out in the outfield. Reginald Preciado is at the plate for the Twins. He has no batting average on the season, but it does have an RBI. That's intriguing. Might have been a sac fly, who knows. Maybe he got walked with the bases loaded. You never know. 1-2 the count for him. There's nobody on and one away. Ricky Tiedemann on the mound for the Cardinals here. There's a simple fly ball into left center field. A little bit of a run, but we'll get there with time. And that's the second out in the top of the third. Bottom of the fourth, I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Monty Keene still on the bump. Still no score here in St. Louis. Base is empty, 1 away. First pitch of this at-bat from Keene. And we chop at a changeup below the knees on the outer third. It's an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at a two-seamer below the knees. Oh, not doing so hot with the low pitches here all of a sudden. 2-strike pitch on the way now from Keene. And we swing and miss at a two-seamer up and away, just outside of the zone. 3 pitches outside of the zone, 3 swings, 3 misses. And there's a K next to my name. Oof, rough start here against the Twins. Ray Naylor's at the plate here in the top of the 6th, though. He's 0 for 1 on the day. He does have a walk on his line score as well. He's hitting .277 on the season. The bases are empty, 2 away. Ricky Tiedemann kicks and deals. Deep drive to center. We're going to have to rob a homer to keep this a scoreless ball game. And the catch is made. We're heading to the bottom of the 6th here. Still scoreless in St. Louis. All right. Bottom of the 6th. I'm at the plate with 2 outs and a runner on first. I'm 0 for 2 on the day. So Monty Keene has had my number pretty good so far today. Let's see if I can get something in the zone worth swinging at in this at-bat. First pitch. Not worth swinging at. Curveball low and inside, and I swung at it anyway. It's an 0-1 count. Come on, big fella. In the zone. Give me that heater. Let's have some fun here, can we? There's one into center field. It was on the outside corner. Runner was in motion, so he'll make it to third with ease. And we now have runners on the corners with 2 outs after that single. I like it. Bottom of the 9th. We're back at the plate again. No score. Runner on first. Nobody out. B.J. Simmons on the mound for the Twins now. He hits 97 on the cutter, 94 on his splitter, 92 on the slider. First pitch. Swing and a miss at one that gets away from the catcher. Runner will advance to second on the wild pitch. But I've still got an 0-1 count because I'm hacking at everything here. Simple base hit could be a walk-off. So I need to keep that in mind now. Second pitch of the at-bat from Simmons. Inside at the knees with a slider. 1-1 the count. Come on, big fella. In the zone with one if you could. There's one in the zone. Drilled out to right field. Right fielder makes the play. Runner tags at second. Advances to third. So a wild pitch and a fly out gets the winning run at third with only 1 out here in the bottom of the 9th. Let's see. Oh, they load up the bases to boot. Oh, man. In the 10th inning. Cardinals can't make it happen. We strand the bases loaded to lose 2-1 in 10 innings. Simmons gets the win. He's 4-1 for the Twins now. Blanco gets the loss. He's 0-2. Wow. Not the way I saw that turning out, but what can you do but smile and wave some days? We're going to move on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We're about 75 subscribers away from me putting on the camera and doing a real face reveal during a live stream. So here we go, game number 2. Orlando Chavez is on the mound for the Cardinals today, and Earl Groniga? Yeah, Groniga is leading off for the Twins. He's hitting .353 on the season. My goodness, man. 2-1 the count for him. Bases empty, nobody out. Chavez kicks and deals. It's a shot into shallow center. No base hit this time, sir. So a simple F8, and that's the first out of the game. Bottom of the first, still no score. Runner on first, 1 away. And I'm standing in against Gustavo Nava. He hits 95 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat. And we foul away a four-seamer at the top of the zone on the inside corner. 0-1 the count. Come on, big fella. One good pitch here. If you could do that, that'd be great. No, that's not it. There's one that gets away from the catcher again. Runner advances to second on the wild pitch. Fortunately, I didn't swing at that one, so I've got a 1-1 count now. So runner on second, 1 out. This is an RBI spot if I get a base hit. The 1-1 pitch from Nava. Just off the outside corner with the curveball. It's amazing what happens if I take a pitch or two here, huh? I've got a 2-1 count now. Fourth pitch of the at-bat. And we foul away a four-seamer in the top part of the zone on the inner third again. 2-2 the count. Come on, big guy. One good pitch here. Not exactly a great one. Slider on the outside corner. Got a piece of it and fouled it away to keep the at-bat alive. Still a 2-2 count. Sixth pitch of this plate appearance. Swing and a miss at a curveball in the zone on the outer third. Big whiff there, and there's another K next to my name in this series. Bottom of the third, still no score. Runner on second, 2 away. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day, 1 for 5 on the series now. Gustavo Nava still towing the rubber for Minnesota. First pitch of the at-bat this time around. There's a no-doubt dinger to left center. See you later, baseball. Will that clear the bullpen out there? Oh, bounced right in the front row above the bullpen. We'll take it. 2-run dinger gives the Cardinals a lead. It's a 2-0 lead for St. Louis now. 16th homer on the year for me. A 421-foot shot. Do we get a green line? That's the big question. Not going to see it on that camera angle. Oh, but we got it there. Booyah. That's the kind of stuff I like to see. That lands just above the bullpen there. Beautiful. All right, top of the fourth. It's a 4-0 ball game now. Cardinals out in front. Young Ho Lee at the plate for the Twins. He's 0 for 1 on the day, 1 for 4 on the series, with his one hit being a 2-run dinger. He's got an 0-2 count with the bases empty and 1 away. Orlando Chavez still on the bump for the Cardinals here. There's a shot into deep center field. We're going to have to play that on the ricochet because there's no way we're going to run that one down. Ball's in the glove. Throw in is decent. He's going for 3. Oh, no, my guy. The relay gets you by a mile. So he gets credit for the double, but he's out going for the extra 90 feet, and I'll tip the cap to him. You are welcome, sir. All right, dynamic challenge time in the bottom of the fourth. Bases loaded, 2 away, 4-0 lead for the Cardinals still. Henry Kirby is now on the mound for the Twins out of the bullpen. And, of course, I'm going to go for the RBI. That will require a base hit. Kirby hits 94 on his four-seamer, 91 on his cutter. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Swinging to miss at a four-seamer above the zone. That was not the off-speed pitch I thought he was going to go with. So I've got an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Kirby. And we pop one up. First baseman's going to make the play in foul ground, looks like. Oh, maybe. Yep, he's got it. And it's a P3 to strand the bases loaded. And Kirby's a little lucky on that one, I think. All right, we come back top of the fifth, 4-0 ball game. Runner on first and 2 away for Caleb Lomavita. He's hitting a lowly .190 on the season. He's got an 0-1 count today, or a 0-1 line score today with a strikeout. His count is 0-2 with the runner on first and 2 away. Here's the windup and the pitch from Chavez. Deep drive to center field again. We're going to have to play that one on the ricochet. And we'll bounce off the wall. Throw in will be decent, but we're not going to get a play at the plate, I don't think. No, he's in there safely. It's an RBI double for Loma Vida. That's his 5th double on the year. Intriguing. All right, we move on. Bottom of the 6th. Redbirds are up 6-1 now. Holy mackerel. 1 for 3 day at the plate for me so far. 2 for 7 on the series. Henry Kirby still on the bump out of the bullpen for the Twins. Runner on second, 2 away. Let's see what I can do in this at-bat. Hopefully a little better than a pop out to first. First pitch of the plate appearance is a smidge high on the outside corner with the cutter. It's a 1-0 count. As you see there, I'm up to 2,007 hits in my career. Second pitch from Kirby. Oh, late swing on a curveball. I thought that was going to be another fastball up and in, but no, it sunk into the top of the zone there and no contact made. 1-1 pitch on the way. It's a bit outside with that four-seamer. 2-1 the count. Come on, big fella. One good pitch here. I can have another dinger. Let's do this. Well, that may not be a dinger, but it's out to right field. Right fielder running it down. He's not going to get there. Bounces high off the wall out at the bullpen. And that's an RBI double for me to make it a 7-1 ball game. I'll take that. 15th double on the year for me. Bottom of the 8th, 8-1 lead for the Cardinals. 2 outs and nobody on. Andres Cortez on the mound for the Twins. He hits 94 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat. And we foul away a four-seamer just above the zone on the inner third. 0-1 the count. Come on, big fella. And there's a fly ball into center field. Center fielder has to come in a little bit there. Skied that one out a little too much, I think. And that F8 retires the side. 8 innings complete here in St. Louis, and the Cardinals are out in front by a score of 8-1. And we will sim to the end of the game there. Cardinals take the win in game number 2. It's an 8-3 final score there. Chavez gets the win. He's 4-3 on the year now. He's had a little bit of a rough go early in the season here. I went 2 for 5 on the day, though. 3 for 9 on the series so far. So let's get into game number 3 and see who can win the rubber match in Busch Stadium. And I think we're going on the road after this, if memory serves me correctly. It's an overcast day, a little bit of rain falling here in St. Louis. I have an 1135 OPS on the season. Not spectacular, but still impressive. Jamal Shell's the man on the mound for the Twins today. It's the bottom of the first, no score, 2 outs, nobody on. Shell will hit 97 on his four-seamer, 95 on the cutter. That's all he's got that's quick, though. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And we foul away a sweeper below the knees on the outer third. It's an 0-1 count. I'm a 6-time All-Star. The only year I haven't hit it in recent years is 2031. 0-1 pitch from Shell. And we foul away a cutter just off the outside corner. He's pitching me low and away in this at-bat so far. And I'm going right after it, too. 0-2 the count with no pitches in the zone. 2-strike pitch. Again, low and away, sweeper, swing and a miss. And there's a 3-pitch strikeout for me with no pitches being in the zone. All right, top of the second. No score. Runner on first, 1 away. Jacob Melton at the plate for the Twins. He's hitting .243 on the season. He does have a 2-2 count against Ron Kimball. Let's see what we can do here. This is a routine fly ball or what? It's a shot into right center. Can we run it down? Yes, we can. 2 away. Oh, what am I doing? I'm holding on to it. There's a man on first, and probably had to retreat back to first base. Not going to try to tag in advance, but still, you got to get the ball back to the infield. Bottom of the third. Cardinals are up 1-0 now. 2 outs, nobody on. Jamal Shell still on the bump for Minnesota. And I get a double or nothing dynamic challenge. First pitch this time around from Shell. And there's one into right field. Right fielder's running back towards the corner. He's going to make the play, though. It's an F9 on the old line score. His first pitch hacking does not pay off there. All right, we move on. Top of the fourth. Still a 1-0 ball game. Nobody out and nobody on for Austin Martin. He's 0 for 1 on the day, but hitting .293 on the season. 1-2 the count for him against Ron Kimball. Will this be a routine fly ball? It'll be a shot into right center field. Catch is made, and I take a tumble. Oh, how about it? That's how you get the first out of the inning. I'll watch the replay on that just because that was a little bit of a surprise that I got a glove on that one. All right, bottom of the sixth. Twins are up 3-1 now. Runner on second and one away for me as I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. Jamal Shell still on the mound for Minnesota. First pitch from him this time around. And we foul away a four-seamer just above the zone, right down the center of the plate. 0-1 the count for me. I'm hitting .386 on the season with runners in scoring positions, so just slightly better than normal. Second pitch. There's one into center field. Center fielder again hesitates, comes in, makes the play. Runner at second was tagged up, but does not advance on the flyout. So non-productive second out here in the bottom of the sixth for me. We move on bottom of the eighth. It's now a 3-2 ball game, so the Redbirds are only down by 1. Runners are not on base. There's one out, and Aiden Damon is now on the mound for the Twins. He hits 96 on the four-seamer and 90 on his sinker. First pitch from the left-hander. And I'm swinging at a four-seamer up at my shoulders. Not one worth going after there. 0-1 the count. Second pitch to the at-bat from Damon. A little low with the four-seamer. We take that one, though. 1-1 now the count. Split the difference on those. Let me put it in the cheap seats there, bud. Well, that's not it. He's back up high again. 2-1 the count after watching that high heater. Fourth pitch of the at-bat from Damon. And a swing and miss at a sinker, low and away.
2-2.
4 pitches now, all of them well outside the zone, and I still have a 2-2 count to show for it. Fifth pitch of the at-bat. And I swing at a four-seamer above the zone. He's going high, low, high, low, high. Let's see. Will he go low with this one? It'll be pitch number 6 of the at-bat. No, he puts one in the zone, and we dribble a foul down the third base side. Well, it keeps the at-bat alive at least. That was a change-up there. Intriguing. Next 2-2 pitch from Damon. There's one right down the middle. Four-seamer sent out to center field. Unfortunately, I skied that one up a bit. And the catch is made just short of the warning track out there. It's just a long and loud F8 for me as I'm heading back to the dugout, still rocking an over on the day. We will sim to the end of the game, and the Twins take the win here in the third game of the series. 4-3 the final score there. Uribe getting smacked with yet another loss. This guy really needs to not be out on the mound, especially late in games. I went 0 for 4 on the day, 3 for 13 on the series. Not the greatest line score there. We will head back to the clubhouse and jump into another series here. And while the PlayStation's doing the saving and loading thing, I'm going to take another swig of my frozen coffee over here. Well, how about that? We get to play Atlanta for the second time in a week. All right, let's just jump right into it here. Braves are 22-24 on the year. Cardinals still 32-15. That's ridiculous to be 17 games above 500 and not even played 50 of them yet. All right, let's see what we can do here in game number 1 against the Braves in Atlanta. Top of the first, 2 outs, nobody on, no score. Richie Gall on the mound for the Braves. It's going to be a double or nothing dynamic challenge for me here. Gall's a right-hander with a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer, hits 93 on the two-seamer, but that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Cracked into deep right center field. That's going to be extra bases. That hits off the padding there in right center. We're going for 3. Why the heck not? Throw hits the relay, man. And I'm into third safely. I'll be darned, a 2-out triple in the top of the first. I'm really not much of a triple hitter, but I got 3 on the year now. We're still in the middle of May. Top of the second, 4-2 ball game. Cardinals out in front. I'm standing in 1 for 1 on the day. It's the top of the second is all. Runner on first, 2 away. And this is not a game for pitchers to be worrying about their ERA because they are going to get demolished. First pitch this time around from Gall. And we're a little out in front of it. We dribble one to third. He throws across the diamond. And just like that, the top of the second is over. So an inning and a half into this one, the Cardinals are out in front by a score of 4-2. All right, bottom of the fourth, still a 4-2 ball game. Tyler Black is at the plate for the Braves. He's 0 for 1 on the day. He struck out in his first plate appearance. Batting average is .243 for him. Let's see what he does with the 0-1 pitch from Bo Page. Shot into deep center. Lots of air under it, giving me plenty of time. We'll make the play on the warning track, and that's a long and loud F8 for Black, and the first out in the bottom of the fourth. Top of the fifth, I'm back at the plate. Still a 4-2 ball game. I'm 1 for 2 on the day. Runner on first, nobody out. Buford Varela now on the mound for the Braves. He hits 94 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch, low with that four-seamer on the outer third. 1-0 the count. Come on, big fella. Second pitch of the at-bat. And we're tardy on a four-seamer on the outer third, and it's fouled away. 1-1 the count. Come on, big guy. One good pitch is all I need here. Well, that wasn't quite it. Four-seamer at the top of the zone. Swung on, got a piece, fouled it away. 1-2 the count. Fourth pitch of the at-bat from Varela. I knew it. Off speed in the dirt, and I swung at it anyway. Oh boy, there's a K next to my name in this one. I have struck out in every game so far in this live stream. There's my hiccup. Oh man, bottom of the fifth. 4-2 ball game still. 1 out and nobody on for Rodolfo Nolasco. He's 0 for 1 on the day, hitting .216 on the season. 1-2 the count for him against Bo Page. Here's the windup and the pitch. It's a shot into left center field. Can we run it down? Yes, we can. 2 away now in the home half of the fifth. Top of the seventh, I'm back at the plate again. 1 for 3 with that triple. 4-2 ball game still. Runner on first, 2 away. Douglas Sasaki is now on the mound for the Braves. He hits 96 on his four-seamer, 92 on the two-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch, crank to deep right field. See you later, baseball. Right center field is going to be the recipient of a souvenir. About 2/3 of the way up the bleachers out there. My goodness. 2-run dinger for me, and that makes it a 6-2 lead for the Cardinals. Number 17 on the year, a 440-foot shot. That's what I like to see. No green line on this replay angle. I'm sure we'll get another one. I hope we get another one. Yeah, we do. Will we have a green line there? Nope, no green line on that one. Well, that's a bummer. No green line on the third replay angle. Really takes all the fun out of it for me. All right, top of the ninth, 6-2 ball game still. Nobody out, nobody on. I'm standing in 2 for 4 on the day. I got a home run, got a triple. Can we get a double and have all the extra base hits out of the way in one game? Let's see. I'm going to go for getting on base. I'm not going to get greedy against Gary Stevenson. He hits 93 on his four-seamer, 90 on the cutter. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And we foul away a four-seamer in the top half of the zone on the outer third. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Stevenson. Swing and a miss at a changeup below the knees, and I got an 0-2 count. That's not good. The 2-strike pitch from Stevenson. There's a little fly ball into left field. Left fielder's got all kinds of time to get there. Catch will be made, and it's an F7 on the old line score for me, and that's the first out in the top of the ninth. We will sim to the end of the game, and the Cardinals are going to take the win. It's a 6-2 final score there. Bo Page now 6-1 on the year. Omar Blanco nailing down save number 16. 2 for 5 day at the plate. It's definitely nothing to be ashamed of there, especially with 7 bases right off of the batter's box. So let's move on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. We start game number 2 with a boss battle challenge. Look at the mutton chops on that guy. Oh, Luis De Avila on the mound for the Braves today. There's runner on first and 1 away, and I'm just going to go with getting on base because De Avila has had my number pretty well. He only hits 95 on his four-seamer, 92 on the sinker. First pitch. Cranked right to the shortstop. One hopper, it'll be 2. It's a 6-4-3 double play, and the side is retired. Just like that. 1 pitch, 2 outs. Ouch. Not good for me, seeing how I'm the one in the batter's box there. Bottom of the first, Diego Mota at the plate for the Braves. There's runners on first and second. Nobody out. Clyde Slade getting roughed up early here in this one. Mota does have a full count. Let's see if we can get a fly him out, throw him out double play here. Well, we got the fly out part, as that's in shallow center. Catch is made. Throw goes to third. Runner's going to third. Throw beats him. It's a fly him out, throw him out, double play. I like that kind of stuff. Runner on first now and 2 outs in the bottom of the first. And Cardinals are doing okay. I'm not going to complain about 7-3 in the last 10 games. Top of the fourth, I'm back at the plate. Braves are up 1-0. Nobody out, nobody on. Luis De Avila still on the bump for Atlanta. First pitch, just inside with the four-seamer. 1-0 the count. Second pitch at the at-bat. Again, just off the inside corner with a four-seamer. 2-0 the count. Come on, bud. A little towards the center of the plate, could you? There it is, and out into right center field it goes. That's going to be an easy two-bagger. That's going to rattle off the bottom of the wall out there in right center. I will hold up at second, take my double, and be plenty okay with that. 16th double on the year for me. That's a good start to the top of the fourth. We come back bottom of the fourth. Still a 2-0 ball game. The Braves are out in front. Runner on first, 2 away for Rodrigo Ferreira. He's 0 for 1 on the day, hitting only 194 on the season. 2-2 the count. Here's the windup and the pitch from Clyde Slade. It's a shot into left center field. That's a hole robbed by the shortstop. Okay, interesting fielding opportunity for me there because there was nothing I could have done on that play. So yeah, we are moving on to a dynamic challenge. Top of the sixth, 2-0 ball game still. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day against Luis De Avila. Runner on second, 2 away. And yeah, 2 out Ribby? Sure, don't mind if I do. We'll see what Avila throws me here in this at-bat. First pitch. And it's a changeup in my cold zone just above the knees on the inner third. 0-1 the count. I'm hitting .379 on the season with runners in scoring position. Next pitch. There's one up the middle. That's into center field. I'll take the RBI single. And it's now going to be a 2-1 ball game as that run has no play at the plate. So that works just fine by me. Bottom of the seventh, still a 2-1 ball game. Caden Wallace at the plate for the Braves. He's 1 for 2 on the day and hitting .297 on the season. 2-2 the count for him. The base is empty and nobody out. Troy Taylor on the mound for the Cardinals. Here's the windup and the pitch from him. That's a shot into right center field. That's going to get down for a hit. We get a glove on it in the alley. Throw will go to second. Runner stayed at first. And just like that, it's a leadoff single for Wallace. Top of the ninth is now a 6-1 ball game. Atlanta way out in front now. Douglas Sasaki on the bump for Atlanta. He hits that 96 on the four-seamer, 92 on the two-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat. And we foul away a two-seamer at the top of the zone on the outside corner. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Sasaki. Right down Broadway with a slider, but I was out in front of it, and it's pulled foul down the left field line. And I'm looking at an 0-2 count in a hurry. The two-strike pitch. And we dribble one to the first baseman. Oh, I thought that caught some ground. No, that was a lazy fly to the first baseman. I don't know, would you qualify that as a P3? Would that be an F3? I don't know. We will sim to the end of the game. The Braves are going to take the win. We draw... Oh, wait, no, that was only game number 2. Okay, I thought that was the third game of the series already. I was wrong. I went 2 for 4 on the day, 4 for 9 on the series so far. And, yeah, let's head into game number 3, see who wins the rubber match here in Hoplanta. Yep, 17 homers, leads the National League. Big shocker there. Boss battle challenge time. As, who's this guy on the mound? Oh, Thomas White. Yeah, he's done a number on me when I'm standing in the batter's box as well. Runner on first, 1 away. I'm going to go with hitting a single against White. White's a lefty with a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Just at the knees on the outside corner with the four-seamer. Late swing, barely made contact. It's an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat. And it's a changeup on the inside corner at the knees. Probably just off the inside corner, yeah. I still swung on it, got a piece, fouled it away. It's an 0-2 count. Two-strike pitch is a curveball below the knees on the outer third. Big whiff, and there's the K next to my name. My strikeout streak remains intact. That's like 6 games in a row now. Top of the fourth. 1 out, nobody on, still no score. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Thomas White still on the bump. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Oh, no doubt dinger. He put a sweeper right down the heart of the plate. That one finds the cheap seats out there in left field. We'll take that solo dinger for a 1-0 lead for the Redbirds. It's number 18 on the year. Yes, it is. 417-footer. I'm all right with that. Do we have a green line on this one, though? Well, not on that camera angle. Second one? No green line? Come on, man. Oh, what's up, Balake? What did you just finish? That's what I'm scared to know. Was it like 2 chalupa meals from Taco Bell or what? Oh, bottom of the fifth, 5-2 lead for the Braves. And Errol Vera standing in. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Oh, you got your Subaru back together. Nice, nice. 2-2 pitch from Dirk Watson to shot into shallow center. Catch is made, though. 1 away in the home half of the fifth. And Ricky Tiedemann got fairly well beat up here as a starter for the Cardinals today. Top of the sixth, still a 5-2 ball game. Bases empty, nobody out. Thomas White still on the mound. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day. First pitch this time around. Another one cracked out to deep right field. Is this ball going to leave the yard? Yes, it will. Sneaks over the top of the wall into the cushy seats there in right field in front of the Chop House. That's a 2-home run day at the plate for me. Number 19 on the year, only 386 feet. But, man, that was a frozen rope to the cheaper seats. Wow, 5-3 ball game now on the top of the sixth. Take a little bit of ambush tactics there for the dinger. And we get the green line on this one. All right. Yeah, just snuck over the wall out there. Bottom of the sixth, still a 5-3 ball game. Tyler Black at the plate for the Braves. He's 0 for 1 on the day with a pair of walks. Wow. He's hitting .250 on the season. 1-1 count for him with a runner on first and 2 away. Dirk Watts kicks and deals. It's a shot in the left center field. Can we run it down? Yes, we can. We'll take a tumble after catching the ball, and that retires the side. So, yeah, that's not too shabby, I suppose. Moving on, it's a dynamic challenge. I'm standing in top of the eighth. It's a 6-3 ball game. I'm 2 for 3 on the day with a pair of dingers. Gary Stevenson is now on the mound for the Braves, and I'm going to go with getting on base. I don't want to get too greedy here. Stevenson hits 93 on the four-seamer, 90 on his cutter. First pitch, the at-bat. Oof, got me with it. Come on, man, that's not cool. I mean, we got on base, but that's not the way I want to do it. You're not supposed to brain me to make it happen. Bottom of the sixth, 6-3 ball game. 1 out, nobody on. Johnny Ochoa on the mound. Arden James standing in the batter's box. He's 1 for 4 on the day, 4 for 13 on the series, and he's got a 1-2 count. Here's the windup and the pitch from Ochoa. It's a shot into deep center. Looks like we got some time to run it down, though, and we will, just short of the warning track. And that's a long and loud F8 for James for out number 2 in the bottom of the eighth. We're going to sim to the end of the game here. Braves are going to take the win as we drop 2 out of 3 in Atlanta. 6-3 the final score in this one. Thomas White still gets the win despite me hitting 2 home runs off him in the game. Jairo Iriarte pulling down the save for Atlanta as well. Intriguing. First loss of the year for Ricky Tiedemann, though. 2 for 3 day at the plate is kind of hard to complain about. 6 for 12 on the series. Also really hard to complain about, seeing how 3 out of those 6 hits were homers. So, yeah, we'll head back to the clubhouse to jump into another series here. Of course, during the saving and loading thing from the PlayStation, I'm going to drink some more of my frozen coffee. Ooh, we're going to be heading to Wrigley Field to play the Cubs. This could be fun. Let's just go right into playing the next appearance. I don't care about the T drills or the points that come with it, because I've already maxed everything out that I want to max out. So, yeah, here we go. Wrigley Field, the friendly confines, north side of Chicago. 3-game series, Cubs and Cards. Doesn't get any better than this. So, yeah, let's see if we can go in there and rock the house here. 2 home runs in my last game. Yes, we know. We start game number 1 here in Wrigley with a boss battle challenge. That's not JT Talbot, though. That's Harvey Livingston. Talbot's usually the one that kicks my butt the worst on the Cubs pitching staff. 2 outs and nobody on here, top of the first. I'm just going to go for getting on base. Livingston hits 97 on his four-seamer, 91 on the splitter. First pitch, the at-bat from the left-hander. There's one cranked to deep left field. Left fielder's running back towards the ivy. He'll stop short of the wall and make the play. So we'll rule that one an F7 instead of an L7, even though it got out there in a hurry. And it's a 1-2-3 top of the first. Moving on, it's now bottom of the first. Runner on first, 2 away. Ramon Castaneda is at the plate for the Cubs. He's hitting .286 on the season. He's got a 1-1 count in this at-bat against Orlando Chavez. Wind up and the pitch from Chavez. It's a shot into shallow center. We'll get there to make the play and retire the side. It's a fairly painless first inning, and it's still goose eggs everywhere here at Wrigley Field. All right, top of the fourth, still no score. Nobody on, 1 away. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Harvey Livingston still on the mound for the Cubs. First pitch of this at-bat from him. Swing and a miss at a splitter on the outside corner just above the knees. 0-1 the count. I'm leading the club with stolen bases with 9. Intriguing. 0-1 pitch on the way. And we foul away a four-seamer at the knees. Man, he's pitching me low in this one. 0-2 the count for me in a hurry. The 2-strike pitch. That one we watch. Four-seamer well below the knees on the inside corner. And it's now a 1-2 count. Fourth pitch of this plate appearance. Skies a four-seamer up, and away. That's a Superman pitch, baby. 2-2 the count, as I did not offer it that one. Fifth pitch of the plate appearance. Right down Broadway, and we send it out to deep center field. Center fielder's running back towards the track. He's going to belly up against the ivy, and that's all she wrote for that one. It lands in the bleachers out there in center field. Waiting for them to chant, throw it back. Because that's definitely the way it's going to go with a Cardinal player hitting a home run at Wrigley. 20th homer on the season for me, though. 412-foot shot. Do we get a green line, though? That would be kind of nice to see a green line here at Wrigley. Nothing on that camera angle. Nothing on that camera angle. That's probably going to be the only other one we get. And it will be. That's a bummer. All right, moving on, top of the sixth, 1-0 ball game. Cardinals still out in front on that solo dinger that I hit just in my previous at-bat. And let's see, runner on first, 2 away. Harvey Livingston still on the mound for Chicago. First pitch from him this time around. And we fly one into shallow center. Center fielder's got a lazy jog over to make the play. And that sends us to the bottom of the sixth with a 1-0 lead here at Wrigley Field. All right, top of the eighth, I'm back at the plate again. Cardinals up 2-0 now. I'm standing in with runners on first and second, only one out. Edgar Esquivel now on the bump for the Cubs. He hits 92 on the four-seamer and 93 on his cutter. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And we're tardy on a four-seamer that was right down Broadway. It's fouled away for an 0-1 count. I'm hitting .390 on the season with runners in scoring position now. .380 overall. And a fly ball out into deep center field is not going to do the job. Center fielder's there to make the play. Runner from second was tagged up, but does not try to advance on the fly out. Well, 2 away now with 2 on in the top of the eighth. We will sim to the end of the game. Cardinals should take the win here, and we do. It'll be a 4-1 final score. Chavez gets the win. Livingston hit with the loss, and we've taken the first game here at Wrigley. 1 for 4 day at the plate. Nothing to complain about too much there. Let's move on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. All right, top of the first here. Mick Abel on the mound for the Cubs. Runner on first, 1 away. Abel hits 97 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Ooh, sweeper just above the knees on the outer third. Got me to swing out in front of it and miss. 0-1 the count. Second pitch. Foul ball on a four-seamer on the outer third. He's pitching me a bit away on this one today. 0-2 the count in a hurry. The 2-strike pitch from Abel. You going slider outside? No, four-seamer low. Swung on, fouled away. 0-2 still the count. Looking at our fourth pitch of this plate appearance, everything's been over the plate, but not quite in the zone with that last one. The next 2-strike pitch. There's the slider away. I was looking for that in the last at-bat. Oh well, there's a K next to my name. I think that strikeout streak is still going strong. Bottom of the first, no score, 2 on, 1 away. Ramon Castaneda at the plate for the Cubs. He's hitting .279 on the season. His runners are on first and second with only 1 out. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Ron Kimball. Strike. Fly him out, throw him out. Double play would be nice here. Oh, shot into left center. Catch is made. Runner's going for third, but the baseball's going to beat him there by quite a bit. And it's a fly him out, throw him out double play to keep it scoreless here after 1 inning. All right, moving on. It's top of the third. Cardinals up 1-0 now. Runner on first, nobody out. I'm standing in against Mick Abel for the second time today. First pitch from him in this plate appearance. Come on, big guy. Just off the outside corner with a four-seamer. It's a 1-0 count. Come on, bud. One in the zone for me if you could. There we go. Oh, swing and a miss at a four-seamer in my cold zone above the knees on the inner third. 1-1 the count. Very late on the swing there. Third pitch of the at-bat from Abel. There's one ripped into deep center field. Center fielder's running back towards the track. He'll make the play out by the 400 sign in dead center field. Runner retreats to first, and it's a long and loud F8 for me. And I'm still rocking the over here against Mick Abel. Top of the fourth, Cardinals are up 5-0 now. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day, 1 for 6 in the series. Jack Kane now on the mound for the Cubs. He hits 95 on his four-seamer, 91 on the splitter, 93 on his two-seamer. First pitch. Dribbled one through the left side into left field. That'll be good for a base hit. We'll take the single. There's now runners on first and second with only one out in the top of the fourth. Top of the fifth, I'm back at the plate again. It's a 10-0 blowout here at Wrigley. 2 outs, nobody on. Prelander Baroa now on the mound for the Cubbies. He hits 90 on the slider, 100 on the four-seamer, 97 on the sinker. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Inside with the four-seamer at 99. 1-0 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Baroa. Just a bit high on the outside corner with a four-seamer. It's a 2-0 count. You're going to have to leave that four-seamer alone there a little bit, bud, if you want me to swing at something. The 2-0 pitch. Well, there's a four-seamer on the outer third. Ripped right to the first baseman. Man, good reflexes from the man at first. Smile and wave, smile and wave. Top of the seventh, it's an 11-1 ball game now. Runners on first and second, 2 away. Donnie Moran now on the mound for the Cubs. He hits 98 on the four-seamer, 94 on the two-seamer, 90 on the slider, 86 on the circle change. First pitch, a little bit outside with that slider. 1-0 the count for me, as I did manage to not swing at one outside the zone. That's a miracle. Second pitch of the at-bat. No, there's one on the outside corner, two-seamer. Got a piece, fouled it away as I was very late on the swing. And it's now a 1-1 count. Next pitch from Moran. Inside corner, just off at a smidge with a four-seamer, and it's a 1-2 count after a big whiff there. Fourth pitch of the at-bat. And we foul away a four-seamer in the top of the zone on the outer third. Still a 1-2 count. We're looking at our fifth pitch of this at-bat. Will we see anything worth swinging at? Yes, we did. Two-seamer on the inside corner, but a late swing and a miss sends us to the seventh inning stretch here in Chicago. Don't forget your Cracker Jack, boys and girls. All right, top of the ninth, still an 11-1 ball game. I'm standing in for the sixth time today. Donnie Moran still on the mound for the Cubs. 2 outs, runner on second. First pitch of the at-bat. And we take a strike. Four-seamer on the outside corner. I thought that was going to tail away a smidge more, but it did not. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat. Four-seamer just a little further towards the center of the plate, but got a piece of that one and fouled it off. It's now an 0-2 hole I'm looking at. The 2-strike pitch from Moran. Yeah, it's an easy take there. Four-seamer well low and a smidge away. 1-2 the count. Next pitch. Low and inside with a two-seamer. That's an intriguing location and pitch choice. 2-2 count. Fifth pitch of the at-bat. Low and away. He almost got away from the catcher there, but no advancement from the runner at second. I've got a full count with 2 outs and a runner on second base. Payoff pitch on the way from Moran. There's one dribble to the shortstop. That's not going to do any good. Nope. 6-3 putout on the side is retired. We're heading into the bottom of the ninth here at Wrigley Field, with the Cardinals out in front by a score of 11-1. And we will sim to the end of the game here. Not a surprise that the Cardinals are going to take the win. 11-1 is the final score. Ron Kimball now 8-1 on the year. Mick Abel falling to 4-4 for the Cubs. 1 for 6 day at the plate, not great. 2 for 10 on the series, also not great, but there's worse things, I suppose. Let's move on to, that's third game of the series now, isn't it? Should be, yeah. Game number 3. A little bit of day game action here at Wrigley. I got 20 dingers on the year. That's not so bad. And top of the first here. What do we got here? Steven Caballero on the mound for the Cubs. Runner on second, 1 away. Caballero hits 95 on the four-seamer. Only 89 on the sinker, 92 on his two-seamer. First pitch. Cranked to deep left center field. See you later, baseball. First pitch hacking on a sinker, low and inside. I should say on the inside corner. And it's a 2-0 lead for the Redbirds as I hit another first pitch homer here at Wrigley. And Caballero's like, yeah, that's my fault, man. 421-foot shot for home run number 21 on the season. And the Redbirds are up 2-0 with only 1 out here in the top of the first. Do we get a green line on this replay? The UmpCam never gives a green line. It's a cool camera angle, though, but... Oh, a second camera angle, but no green line on this one either. Come on, man. Give a Ginger what he likes here. Bottom of the first, 2-0 ball game. Runner on first, nobody out for Brian Rincon. He's hitting .244 on the year for the Northsiders. And he's got a 1-1 count against Bo Page. Wind up and the pitch from Page. It's a shot into shallow center. Catch is made. Throw goes to second. So it's an F8 on the old line score for Rincon, and that's the first out in the bottom of the first. Moving on, top of the third, 2-1 ball game. I'm standing in 3 for 11 on the day, 1 for 1 on the day. 2 of my 3 hits in the series have been home runs. Caballero's still on the bump. Bases empty, 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. He gave me a two-seamer on the inside corner again. Dude, that is a dangerous place to try to put that thing. Oh, we fouled away for an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Caballero. Oh, even further inside with the slider this time. Got a piece, fouled it away. 0-2 the count. The 2-strike pitch. And I'm swinging at a sinker closer to the plate than my knees. And it's an 0-2 count yet again as the at-bat is somehow still alive. The next 2-strike pitch. Ooh, up and in a little bit with that slider. That one got away just a smidge. 1-2 the count as I finally lay off one outside the zone. Fifth pitch of the at-bat. And we swing it one off the inside corner again. A slider out in the left center field. Oh, it's... Oh no. Oh, I'm in a pickle now. And I am out. Oh, I got the single, but base running error gets the out. Top of the fifth. 3-1 ball game. Cardinals out in front. Runner on second, nobody out. Prelander Baroa on the mound for the Cubs again. He hits 90 on the slider, 100 on the four-seamer, 97 on the sinker. First pitch, a little low with the four-seamer. It's a 1-0 count. Hitting .381 on the season with runners in scoring position. Regular batting average at .378. Second pitch of the at-bat. There's one out into right field. That's going to get down and head all the way into the corner. Definitely had the right fielder fooled there. Says go three. I will take my RBI double and be happy with trading places with the man that was on second. It's now a 4-1 lead for the Cardinals after my 17th double on the season. Top of the sixth is now a 9-1 Cardinal lead. I'm standing in 3 for 3 on the day. I got a double, I got a single, I got a homer. I need the triple here against Jack Kane, and I'll have this cycle completed. 1 out, nobody on. Kane hits 95 on the four-seamer, 91 on the splitter, 93 on his two-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat from him. There's one in the left field. Not going to be the triple, but I'm 4 for 4 on the day, and it's hard to complain about that. Man, oh man, I'm still going to have at least one more at-bat in this game as well. Yeah, top of the seventh. It's a 13-1 ball game. I'm 4 for 4 on the day. Call me Wendy's because that's where I'm at. Clifford Snowden now on the mound for the Cubs. He hits 94 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch, the at-bat. We put one right back up the middle into center field. Yeah, it might be a single, but it's still a base hit, and I am now 5 for 5. Oh, they get the man going to third. Oh, he rounded second looking for that extra 90 feet. And Mercedes throws him out at third. How about that? Well done, sir. We will sim to the end of the game. The Cardinals are going to take the win in this blowout. 13-1, the final score. Bo Page gets the win. He's 7-1 on the year. Caballero takes the loss. He's now 3-5. So we head to the Windy City, and we come away with a sweep in Wrigley. So, yeah, the friendly confine's definitely friendly towards me. Went 5 for 5 on the day, 7 for 15 on the series with a pair of dingers. I'm not going to complain about that. We'll head back to the clubhouse here, jump into another series. And during the saving loading thing, of course I'm going to drink some more of my caffeinated beverages. You know, I just realized I'm almost to level 20 on the XP meter here. I think that gets me another Now and Later pack. That's good for a pack here in MLB The Show 25 and another pack in MLB The Show 26. So, yeah, let's head back home. We'll play the Diamondbacks. That sounds like fun to me. Cardinals 36-17. Diamondbacks 24-29. All right, let's see. Last game 5 for 5. Yep, I know. Bottom of the first here in St. Louis. Runner on second, one away. Luinder Avila on the mound for the Diamondbacks. I'm standing in with a .386 batting average. 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer is what Avila's got for me. 92 on his two-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat. Lee Holloway, a four-seamer just below the knees. Oh, I feel a sneeze coming on. This is not going to be fun. I'm in an at-bat. 0-1 pitch on the way from Avila. Big whiff on a slider low and away. Oh, my goodness. 0-2 the count for me in a hurry here. The two-strike pitch. Come on, bud. Oh, got a piece of a slider well below the knees. Man, no pitches have really been worth swinging at here. They've all been below the knees. But yet, I still have an 0-2 count. The next two-strike pitch. There's one in the zone, and out to the left field. Cheap seats it goes. See you later, baseball. Another two-run dinger in the top of the first. I should say in the first inning by itself. Third time in this live stream that I've been able to hit a two-run dinger in the first inning. So Cardinals are up 2-0. That's my 22nd home run of the season. And, yeah, lots of fireworks going off there. That stands out pretty well against the cloudy sky. Still only one out in the bottom of the first. I'm okay with it. Do we get the green line finally? Well, not on that camera angle. No green line on that one, too? Come on, man. This game is just being mean now at this point. This is like 4 home runs in a row with no green line.
Now batting.
Bottom of the third, 2-1 ball game. Cardinals out in front. Runner on first, 2 away. And, oh yeah, my stomach's not happy with the coffee, apparently. That was a really weird hiccup. I'm standing in 1 for 1 on the day. Luinder Avila still on the bump for the Diamondbacks. First pitch of the at-bat this time around. There's a dribbler up the middle. It gets into center field. That'll be good for a single. And a runner from first stops at second. So we got 2 on and 2 out here in the bottom of the third. Top of the fourth, still a 2-1 ball game. Christian Encarnacion is standing in for the Diamondbacks. He's 1 for 1 on the day, but only hitting .211 on the season. Clyde Slade is on the mound for the Cardinals today. He's throwing an 0-1 pitch to Encarnacion. There's a runner on first, nobody out. Here's the pitch. It's a deep drive to center field. That's going to be easy extra bases for Encarnacion. We'll play it on the ricochet. Throw in is not good. Throw will go to the plate, though, on the relay. Got him by a mile there, so it's still a 2-1 ball game. It's a double for Encarnacion, but no RBI as we managed to get the man at the plate. Bottom of the fifth, it's now a 3-1 lead for the Cardinals. I'm standing in 2 for 2 on the day. I've got 7 straight hits in as many at-bats now. Luinder Avila still on the bump for the Diamondbacks. There's a runner on first and 2 away. Let's see what I can do against Avila this time around. First pitch of this at-bat. And we foul away a slider on the outer third. Oh, and 1 the count. I'm up to a .391 batting average. Holy mackerel. 0-1 pitch. And it's a dribble to short. That's not going to be a base hit. Nope, it'll be a force at second. Fielder's choice. And my hit streak in consecutive at-bats stops at 7. Still a 3-1 lead for the Cardinals after 5 innings. Bottom of the 8th, we're tied at 3 runs apiece. I'm standing in 2 for 3 on the day. Runner on first, 1 away. Marco Cerna Ruiz now on the mound for the Diamondbacks. He hits 96 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. It's on the outer third, and we send it into right field. Ground ball with eyes. Gets me another base hit. We are now, 8 for 9 in as many at-bats? Jeez, they just cannot keep me off the base paths in the last 2 games. I'm okay with it, though, and so is my batting average. We get another dynamic challenge, bottom of the 10th. Diamondbacks up 4-3. Runners on first and second, 2 away. I'm standing in 3 for 4. I think they're going to be sending me on the intentional walk. So I'm just going to go with getting on base here. Andy Ames is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. He hits 96 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Cracked to deep center. It's a walk-off 3-run dinger and a 6-4 win for the Redbirds. That lands 2/3 of the way up the bleachers, just on the left field side of the batter's eye. Wow, that's a walk-off, baby. That's the way I like to do it. We'll watch for the celebration at home plate after that big first pitch dinger. Down to our final out, and yet we still score the run. I like it. I like it a lot. Please tell me to give me the green line this time, though. Not on that camera angle. Not on that camera angle. And not on that one. I hit a walk-off 3-run dinger, and I can't even get a green line. Come on, game. That's just rude. Oh, well, what can you do? Walk-off winner still counts. Now, we'll see what's the stat line on the day. 4 for 5? Yep, 4 for 5 with a pair of dingers. 5 RBIs. That is so crazy. I'm already up to 88 hits on the season, and we're still in the month of May. Let's move on to game number 2. You know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. So game number 2 starts off, afternoon game here. Ricky Tiedemann's on the mound for the Cardinals. Diamondbacks already up 1-0 here in the top of the first. Earl Albert at the plate with a .248 batting average. He's got a 1-2 count, the runner on first, and nobody out yet in the inning. Wind up and the pitch from Tiedemann. It's a deep drive to center field. That's not going to leave the yard, but we'll have to play it on the ricochet. Throw in from the edge of the warning track. And it's a decent throw. Runner will stay at third, so there's runners on second and third with still nobody out here in the top of the first. Ooh, Tiedemann's getting roughed up early here. And we move on, bottom half of the inning. Diamondbacks up 3-0. I'm standing in, batting .395 on the season. I get a dynamic challenge against Robert Dominguez. I'm going to go with the RBIs. There's a man on second and only 1 away here. Dominguez is a right-hander with a 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Ooh, he put a poly floater on me. Curveball right down Broadway, but it was so slow that I was way out in front of it. 0-1 the count. Second pitch. Inside with the changeup. It's a 1-1 count after watching that one go by. I'll be darned, I can watch a few pitches every now and then. 1-1 pitch from Dominguez, and it's outside with the four-seamer. 2-1 the count. Come on, big fella. 1 good pitch is all I need here, and we can have ourselves a ball game. The 2-1 pitch. We pop one up. Oh, third baseman's going to make the play on the infield grass. And that's a P5 on the line score, and that's the second out in the bottom of the first. Top of the second, it's a 3-3 ball game, so we got a brand new ball game all over again here. Nobody out and nobody on for Dewey Roche. He's hitting .286 on the season for Arizona. He's got a 2-2 count in this at-bat. Wind up and the pitch from Ricky Tiedemann. The shot into left center. Catch will be made. And that's the first out in the top of the second. Bottom of the second. It's a 4-4 ball game. Man, runs are coming early and often in this one. Runner on first, 1 away. Dominguez still on the bump for the Diamondbacks. Only thrown 24 pitches and still giving up 4 runs. My goodness, man. Oh, first pitch from him in this at-bat. Come on, bud. There you go. Yeah, we'll take a pitch low and away. Second base stolen successfully there. And now I have a runner on second with only 1 out in the bottom of the second. Lauren Tupman, 4th stolen base on the year. Attaboy. All right, 1-0 pitch on the way here from Dominguez. Oh, swing and a miss at a changeup below the knees. Got me there, 1-1 the count. Good swing timing, absolutely no chance of contact though. Third pitch of the at-bat. Curveball outside, dude. 3 straight off-speed pitches. I only took the first one. I've swung at the other 2. Nothing's been close to the zone, really. 1-2 pitch on the way. Just up and away with the four-seamer. Dude, I thought I was frozen on that one. 2-2 the count, though. Fifth pitch from Dominguez. And we foul away a four-seamer in the top part of the zone. Still a 2-2 count. Pitch number 6 of this plate appearance. And we foul away a four-seamer just off the outside corner. Got to protect the plate with 2 strikes here. Still 2-2 count. Pitch number 7 of the at-bat. And we dribble one to third. That's not going to advance the runner. It'll be a 5-3 putout instead, and that's a non-productive second out here in the bottom of the second. Top of the fourth, Cardinals are up 5-4 now. Dewey Roche at the plate again for the Diamondbacks. He's 0 for 1 on the day. He's hitting .283 on the season. Let's see what he does with the 0-2 pitch with the bases empty and nobody out. It's a shot into left center field. That'll get down for a hit. We'll pick it up in the alley. We'll throw to second as Roche is going to stay at first. And it's a leadoff single for him here in the top of the fourth. Bottom half of the inning. Still a 5-4 ball game. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. Brett Carey now on the mound for the Diamondbacks. He's a right-hander with a 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch, just outside at the knees with a four-seamer. 1-0 the count. My slugging percentage is at .790. Holy mackerel. The 1-0 pitch from Carey. Right down Broadway with the four-seamer, and I was late on the swing. It's fouled away. 1-1 the count. Of course, there is that man on first with nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. The 1-1 pitch from Carey. And it's a ground ball with eyes into right field. We'll take that. 2 on, nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. That makes me a happy camper. And that's a dynamic challenge in the bottom of the sixth. 6-4 is the score with the Cardinals out in front. I'm 1 for 3 on the day, hitting .394 on the season. My goodness. We're at Memorial Day weekend, and I'm still flirting with .400. That's insane. Nobody out, nobody on here. I'm just going to go with getting on base against Carey. First pitch from him this time around. And there's one out into deep right center field. Right fielder's running back towards the track. He's not going to get that one. It lands in the bullpen in right field. That's a solo dinger to make it a 7-4 ball game. I'm all right with that. 24th homer on the season. 391-footer that just clears the wall and lands in the bullpen in right field. That's fine and dandy by me. Do we finally get a green line, though? That's the big question. Yes, we finally get the green line as we go Oppo Taco with this one. And all right. Moving on, it's another dynamic challenge. Bottom of the eighth, 7-4 ball game still. I'm 2 for 4 on the day, 6 for 9 on the series with 3 home runs so far. And we got AJ Blaba on the mound. What a name. Blue Ball. That's not really better. Oh, nobody out, nobody on here in the bottom of the eighth. I'm just going to go with getting on base. Blue Ball will hit 96 on the four-seamer. And that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat. And we foul away a four-seamer at the top of the zone on the outer third. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat. Come on, there you go. A little bit low with that four-seamer. 1-1 the count as I managed to take a pitch. Who knew? Third pitch of the at-bat. There's one on the outside corner. Four-seamer sent out to right field. Right fielder manages to run it down, though, in the alley. So that's a well-hit F9, maybe an L9 on that one for grins and giggles. We will sim to the end of the game. Oof, Cardinals let them back into it with 2 runs in the top of the ninth with Abner Uribe on the mound. That's not a shocker. But the Cardinals will hold on to win it. 7-6 the final score. Uribe gets the save, but probably only because he allowed a pair of runs. So Dirk Watts gets the win out of the bullpen for the Cardinals as well, so he's 2-0 on the year. We've taken the first 2 games against the Diamondbacks. 2 for 5 day at the plate for me puts me at 6 for 10 on the series. Oh, that is just stupid for a stat line. Let's move on to the third and final game of this series. See if we can complete the sweep. 24 dingers on the year, leads the National League. We're still in the month of May, so that is some ridiculous production. Bottom of the first, no score, 2 outs, nobody on. Ryan Bergert on the mound for the Diamondbacks. I get a dynamic challenge against him. It's a double or nothing, I guess. Bergert will hit 94 on the 4-seamer, 92 on his 2-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat from the right-hander. And it's a little bit outside with the 4-seamer. 1-0 the count. Cardinals have had 19 hits in this series, 6 of them for home runs. Wow. 1-0 pitch from Bergert. Again, outside with the 4-seamer. It's a 2-0 count. I can lay off 2 straight pitches? What? 2-0 pitch on the way. There's one low and inside. Bounces it off the mound and into center field it goes. 2-out single here in the bottom of the first. Extends the old hit streak. And now the perfect game and the no-no is off the table for Bergert. Moving on, top of the second. Diamondbacks are up 1-0 now. Dewey Roche at the plate for them. He's hitting .284 on the season, and he's got an 0-1 count against Orlando Chavez. Bases are empty with 1 away here in the top of the second. Here's the windup and the pitch. It's a shot into left center field. That's going to get down for a hit. We'll get a glove on it in the alley. Throw will go to second. Runner stayed at first. Smart man. And it's a 1-out single for Roche. Bottom of the fourth, 1-0 ball game still. I'm standing in 1-for-1 on the day. Bergert still on the mound. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat from Bergert. A little outside with a 2-seamer this time to start the at-bat. 1-0 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at a slider low and away. There's the old kryptonite rearing its ugly head. 1-1 the count for me. Next pitch from Bergert. 4-seamer just off the outside corner. Got a piece, fouled it away. 1-2 the count. Again, a situation of no pitches inside the zone, and I still have a 2-strike count. The 1-2 pitch. Again, off the outside corner, dribble to third. He picks it up, throws to first, and it's a 5-3 put out for the second out here in the home half of the fourth. Bottom of the sixth, 1-0 ball game. Runner on first, 2 away. I'm standing in 1-for-2 on the day. Batting average at .396. That is just astronomical. Bergert's still on the bump with a runner on first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch of this at-bat. He gives me a ball in the zone. 4-seamer sent out to right field. Right fielder's got a lead on it, though. Yeah, he'll make the play near the warning track out by the bullpen. And that ends the 6th inning with an F9. Cardinals are still trailing in this one, though. It's a 1-0 ball game after 6. Dynamic challenge time. Bottom of the ninth, still a 1-0 ball game. I'm standing in 1-for-3 on the day, 7-for-13 on the series. And I'm facing off against Andy Ames. I'm going to go with getting on base. I wouldn't lie. I'd love to hit a homer here to tie it up. Ames hits 96 on his 4-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. There's one out to deep right center field. This ball's got a chance. Back at the track, at the wall. It's gone. First pitch hacking gives me a game-tying homer in the bottom of the ninth. Call me Captain Clutch because that's what I've been doing lately in the 9th inning. 25th homer on the season, a 417-foot shot that ties the ball game. We're starting all over again here in the bottom of the ninth. Wow. Dynamic challenge time as we're into extra innings. Bottom of the 10th, 1-1 ball game. 2 outs, bases loaded. Carlos Cruz on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Of course, I want to drive in the game-winning run. Duh. Cruz will hit 93 on his 2-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. There's one up the middle. That'll do it. It's a walk-off single, and the Cardinals win in extras again on a walk-off hit by me. I'll be darned. Canario's the man that scores the game-winning run. So we take the game, what is that? Is it 5-4? 6-5? Something like that in 10 innings. So yeah, that was a heck of a ball game there. Nothing wrong with a 3-for-5 stat line. 9-for-15 on the series with 4 of my hits being homers. That's insane. 8 RBIs in 3 games. That's also great. So yeah, we will definitely take that for the... Well, we didn't sweep the Diamondbacks. They beat us 1-0 in the one game, I think. I don't remember. Oh, no. So, yeah, we're going to head back to the clubhouse here. We'll do one more series during the live stream just for the grins and the giggles of it because we got the Cubs coming to town. Who doesn't like Cubs and Cards playing baseball against each other? We'll do the T-drills again because training tokens are useless to me at this point. So here we go. Mick Abel gets the call for the Cubbies as he comes back to St. Louis. As he was on the Cardinals team for a couple of years after I rejoined in free agency. So let's see what we can do here at Busch Stadium. Top of the first, no score. Dusty Reedy at the plate for the Cubs. He's hitting .268 on the season. He's got a 1-2 count with a runner on first and one away. Ron Kimball's the man on the mound for the Cardinals here. Wind up and the pitch from Kimball. There's a shot into left center field. Snagged by the shortstop again. What a jump by him to make the play. I like that kind of stuff. Fielding opportunity that really wasn't much of an opportunity for me there. Bottom half of the inning, though. Still no score. Runner on second, one away. I'm standing in with a 9-game hit streak. Mick Abel on the bump. Throws 97 on the four-seamer. And that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. There's one down the right field line, but it's going to tail just foul. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Abel. And a four-seamer just off the inside corner at the knees breaks my bat as I swing at it and foul it away. 0-2 the count. Brand new baseball bat. The 2-strike pitch. Got the swing and the misses. One gets away from the catcher. 2-3 put out will complete the strikeout, though. And the runner advances to third on the drop third strike. It's technically a wild pitch, but hey, we'll take it. Top of the second, still no score. Nobody out and nobody on for James Brown. He's standing in with a .277 batting average. And he's got a 1-2 count against Ron Kimball. Wind up and the pitch. It's a shot into left center field. Can we run it down? Yes, we can. F8 on the line score for Brown, and that's the first out in the top of the second. Bottom of the fourth, I get a dynamic challenge as the Cubs now lead 2-0. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. .398 the batting average with nobody out and nobody on. And Mick Abel on the mound. I'm going to go for getting on base. I'm not going to get stupid greedy here. First pitch of this at-bat from Abel. There's one out into right center field. That four-seamer was on the inner third, and we push it the other way. That'll get down for extra bases. It bounces off the bullpen wall. You know what? We're going for 3. Why the heck not? Throw in is a garbage one, and he was giving me the windmill, and I wasn't even watching. Instead, I've got the triple. Could have potentially had an inside the Parker, but I will take the triple to get to 10 games on the hit streak. That third base coach is doing, man, when I wave you around, you keep booking. Don't belly flop into third. Oh, well, smile and wave. Top of the fifth. It's a 2-1 ball game now. Cardinals are on the board. 2 outs and nobody on for Dylan Ramirez. He's 1 for 2 on the day, hitting .238 on the season. Let's see what the 0-1 pitch from Ron Kimball gets us here. Fly ball into shallow center. That's what. And we'll run up, make the play. And that sends us to the bottom of the fifth, still trailing the Cubs by a score of 2-1. All right, speaking of the bottom of the fifth, still a 2-1 ball game. Runner on first and 2 away. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day. Batting average now at an even .400 on the season. That is so stupid. Oh, man. Mick Abel still on the bump for the Cubbies. First pitch from him this time around. Oh, wow. Slider got away from him there. Low and way outside. It's a 1-0 count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Abel. Come on, bud. There's one to the left side. Shortstop gets a glove on it. He throws the second. Gets the force there. Wow. I figured he would have thrown to first, but he gets the out, and that retires the side. 5 innings now complete, and the Cubs lead 2-1 in St. Louis. Bottom of the seventh, 3-2 lead for the Cardinals now. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day. Prelander Baroa now on the bump for the Cubbies. 2 outs and nobody on. Baroa still hits 90 on the slider, 100 on the four-seamer, 97 on the sinker. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And we send another fly ball out into right center field. This one might get down. Oh, missed the home run by a couple of feet out there as a center fielder goes to his tiptoes to make the grab right in front of the flowers. Oh, so close and yet so far. All right, top of the ninth, still a 3-2 ball game. Nobody out and nobody on for Jason Vigil. He's 1 for 4 on the day for the Cubs, hitting .277 on the season. 2-2 the count for him. Omar Blanco is on the mound trying to get the save again. There's a fly ball into shallow center field. We'll run up, make the play. 1 away in the top of the ninth. We will send to the end of the game. The Cardinals will take the win. 3-2 the final score there. Blanco gets his 17th save. And Ron Kimball, oh, there's a hiccup again. He makes it to 9-1 for a record on the season. Man, our starting pitchers are freaking awesome here, man. Only 1 for 4 on the day. 5.7 wins against replacement, and we're still in the month of May. Wow, that's insane. We'll move on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Top of the first, Ramon Castaneda is standing in for the Cubs. There's 2 outs and a runner on first for him. Castaneda's in the cleanup spot today with a .277 batting average. 0-1 pitch on the way here from Bo Page. Come on, big guy. There's a shot into shallow center. Oh, it got down in front of me. We'll throw to third, though, and we'll get the man there for the 3rd out in the inning. That's fine by me. Single for Castaneda. But getting greedy on the base path, never a good idea when it hits that shallow. Bottom of the first, no score. 2 outs, nobody on. I'm standing in with a .397 batting average and a 10-game hit streak. Steven Caballero is now on the mound for the Cubs. He hits 95 on the 4-seamer, 92 on his 2-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat from the left-hander. And it's outside with the 4-seamer. 1-0 the count. Got a career mark of 83.5 wins against replacement. 1-0 pitch on the way from Caballero. And we push a slider foul. It's on the inside corner, so not a bad one to swing at, but also not great either. 1-1 pitch from Caballero. And it's right down Broadway with the 4-seamer. We send it out down the right field line. Right fielder's running back towards the track. He'll make the play in fair ground, just barely, as he was right by the foul line there down the right field side. 1 inning now complete. No score here in St. Louis. And top of the 4th, 1-0 lead for the Cubs. Johnny Hernandez at the plate for them. He's 1 for 1 on the day with a single. He's 3 for 5 on the series with a home run and 2 RBIs so far. 1-2 the count for him with the runner on first and 2 away. Bo Page is going to kick and deal. It's a shot up the middle. That'll be a base hit. We'll get a glove on that in center. Oh, he's going for third. Are you kidding me? Throws on the money and in time. That completes the top of the 4th. Second time this game somebody's tried to go for the extra 90 feet on a hit in shallow center and gotten thrown out. Tisk, tisk. All right, bottom of the 4th. 1-0 ball game still. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Nobody on, 1 away. Caballero still towing the rubber for the North Siders. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Right down Broadway, and we send it out to left center field. Unfortunately, that one is skied out big time. Left fielder's over in the alley with lots of time to spare. He makes the catch, and I almost made it to second base before he got the ball in his glove. That had hang time for days. F7, though, for the 2nd out. Top of the 5th, still a 1-0 ball game. 2 outs and nobody on for Brian Rincon. He's 0 for 2 on the day, hitting .250 on the season. 1-1 the count for him against Bo Page. Here's the windup and the pitch. It's a shot into right center field. That's going to get down for a hit. We'll get a glove on it in the alley. Throw will go to second. Rincon stays at first. Smart man. So a 2-out single. Keeps the inning alive. Bottom of the 6th, I'm back at the plate with a dynamic challenge. Still a 1-0 ball game. Caballero still on the mound for the Cubs. He's only thrown 64 pitches to this point. And the bases are empty with 2 away. I'm going to go with the double or better here because I don't like taking the first pitch, obviously. First pitch of the at-bat from Caballero. We took it anyway. 4-seamer below the knees. I've got a 1-0 count. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Caballero. And we foul away a 4-seamer just above the knees. 1-1 the count. Come on, big fella. 1 good pitch is all I need here, and we got a tie ball game. Well, that's not a good one. We dribble on to the third to the first baseman, 3 unassisted, and he hits the bag to retire the side, and I'm still hitless in this one. Dynamic challenge. In the bottom of the 8th, Cardinals now lead 3-2. I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day, 1 for 7 on the series, with my only hit being that triple. Bases are empty with nobody out. Donnie Moran on the mound for the Cubs, and I'm going to go with getting on base. I'm not going to get greedy here. Moran hits 98 on the 4-seamer, 94 on his 2-seamer, 90 on the slider, 86 on the circle change. First pitch, the at-bat, and we dribble one past the third baseman into left field. I'll be darned, I got on base, and I got my base hit. The hit streak is now extended. Yeah, buddy, took me to the 8th to make it happen, but I'm not going to complain about it. We're up to 11 games now. We will sim to the end of the game. Cardinals are going to end up taking the win here in game number 2. It's a 4-2 final score. We're up 2-0 in this series. Johnny Ochoa got the win out of the bullpen. That's an intriguing one. Another 1 for 4 day at the plate puts me at 2 for 8 on the series. Let's move on to game number 3 and see if we can break out the brooms at home. Now, keep in mind, this will be the final game of the live stream here. I'm up to 61 RBIs. I have tacked up 20 ribbies in this live stream already. That is insane. Top of the first, no score. 1 out, nobody on. Brian Rincon in the number 2 spot in the lineup for the Cubs. He's hitting .251 on the year, and he's got a 1-2 count against Clyde Slade. Here's the windup and the pitch from Slade. It's a shot into the left center field. Can we run it down? No, it's just over my head. It'll go all the way to the wall. We'll scoop it up on the warning track. Throw in will be decent. He's going for 3, but I think we got him, and we do. It's a double for Rincon, but he's thrown out going for the extra 90 feet. Bottom half of the inning, no score. Runner on second, 1 away. I'm standing in against Miguel Campos. He hits 96 on the 4-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat, and we foul away a 4-seamer above the zone on the outer third. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat, with a runner on second and 1 away. Come on, big guy. Oh, perfect pitch to hit, and I missed it. Slider right down Broadway. Good swing timing, bad contact. 0-2 the count. The 2-strike pitch from Campos. And a 4-seamer on the inside corner. Bold strategy, Cotton. And it pays off, though. It's still an 0-2 count. Fourth pitch of the at-bat from Campos. There's one at the dead center. Center fielder's running back. He makes the play short of the warning track out there. Runner from second does tag up and advance. No throw to third there. So it's a productive second out in the bottom of the first. We will take that. All right, top of the second. Still no score. Nobody out, nobody on for Ramon Castaneda. He's hitting .287 on the season for the Cubs, and he's got an 0-1 count with the bases empty and nobody out. Wind up and the pitch here from Clyde Slade. Drive into left center field. And we'll make the play. 1 away in the top of the second. Bottom of the third. Scoreboard's lit up now. It's a 3-1 lead for the Cardinals. 1 out, nobody on. Miguel Campos still on the bump for the Northsiders. First pitch of the at-bat from him this time around. Oh, sweeping curve had me fooled. Dude, big whiff on that one for an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Campos. And a swing and a miss at a 4-seamer at the top of the zone on the outer third. What is this? Good swing timing on both pitches I've seen, and I can't make contact? Are you kidding me? The 2-strike pitch. That's an easy take. Change up well outside. 1-2 the count. Fourth pitch of the at-bat. There's one up the middle. Shortstop makes a diving stop. Throw to first will not be in time, though. It's an infield hit for me with a single with 1 out here in the bottom of the third. And that will extend the old hit streak. We're at an even dozen games now. I'm all right with that. Bottom of the fifth, still a 3-1 ball game. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day, 3 for 10 on the series. Prelander Baroa back on the bump for the Cubs now. There's a runner on first and nobody out. Baroa still hits 90 on the slider, 100 on the 4-seamer, 97 on the sinker. First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider below the knees on the inner third had me fooled. 0-1 the count as I swing and miss on that one. Got 28 career home runs against the Cubs. Intriguing. Well, that's not going to be another one. 4-seamer up and away, taken for a ball. 1-1 the count. Third pitch of the at-bat from Baroa. Swing and a miss at a slider at the knees on the outside corner. 1-2 the count. Ooh, man, no pitches technically in the zone here. The 1-2 pitch from Baroa. There's one skied into left field. That's not going to be a home run. It'll be an F7 on the old line score as the left fielder makes the play in the alley. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Bottom of the seventh, I'm back at the plate again. 1 for 3 on the day. 3-1 ball game. 1 out, nobody on. Clifford Snowden now on the mound for the Cubs. He's a lefty with a 94-mile-an-hour four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. It's a four-seamer just off the outside corner, sent out to deep right center field. Right fielder running back. He's not going to get there, and it will one-hop into the crowd for a ground rule double in the bottom of the seventh. The old Cracker Jack paid off this time. Bottom of the eighth, 5-1 ball game. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Will I strike out and strand the bases loaded again? Donnie Moran is on the mound trying to make it happen, though. He hits 98 on the four-seamer, 94 on the two-seamer, 90 on his slider. First pitch, the at-bat. We foul away a four-seamer at the top of the zone on the inner third. 0-1 the count. I got a 394 batting average with runners in scoring position, and I think I'm hitting like 396 on the season. The 0-1 pitch from Moran. And we swing and miss at a four-seamer just off the inside corner at the top of the zone. It's an 0-2 count in a hurry. The 2-strike pitch from Moran. Come on, big guy. And it's popped up. Oh, first baseman's going to make the play on the infield dirt. And a P3 strands the bases loaded. Dude, come on, man. I can smile and wave, though. The Cardinals are up 5-1 after 8 innings. So it's looking pretty good there. We will sim to the end of the game. Cardinals will take the win. 5-1 the final score there. Clyde Slade now 8-1 on the year. Caden Stevens gets his second save out of the bullpen. So, yeah, he must have been out there for 2 innings. Miguel Campos saddled with the loss for the Cubs. So we will smile and wave on that one. I'll take my 2 for 5 day at the plate. 4 for 13 at the series. Not spectacular, but it's doable. And we are now 25 games above 500. That's stupid. Oh my gosh, but that'll be the end of this series. Therefore, we will call it the end of the live stream. For those of you that have been hanging out with me today, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. We will see you tomorrow in another 3-series episode of Road to the Show. Have a good one, everybody.